So can increased productivity be a trap, though? So let's say that you're successful and all the meetings go from an hour to a half hour to 15 minutes to 8 minutes. What rushes in after that? If there's, is it more stuff? Or how does a culture stop and say, okay, we've gained all this time, now what?
Well,
Could that not make it more complex, or do you need to institute something in culture that says now go home at 4:30?
Well, a couple things. Now what? The answer is now you can work. I think that so many people go to work or go to the office and they don't work. Work or meetings aren't work. You got to make the thing that you've been talking about. You got to like produce something. So by compressing meetings, hopefully you have more time to actually do the thing, the actual work. That means you don't have to work at nights. That means you don't have to work on the weekends. It means that you actually can work when you're at the office. I think what happens today is a lot of people go to work and they don't get work done at work anymore. It's not because there's more stuff to do. It's because they don't work at work. So they got to find time to do the work. And that happens to be on the weekends or at night or whatever. At our company, one of the things we did was in the summers, from May through October, we have 4-day work weeks. So we don't work on Fridays. And that doesn't mean that we do 10-hour days the other days. It means we do 8 hours. So it's 32-hour weeks, roughly. We don't keep track of this stuff, really. But like one fewer day per week. So 20% less time, roughly, per 5 days. And what we found is just about the same amount of stuff gets done in 4 days than gets done in 5 days. Because when you have more time to waste, you waste more time. When you have less time, like if you had an hour right now and you had to do something, you would waste no time. You would spend an hour on that thing because it's due in an hour, it's got to get done. If you had 5 hours, you'd probably wait till the last hour to do it. That's just how it is. People are procrastinators, and not everyone is, but most people are. It's just human nature. So by cutting out more time in the week to get things done, we find that you get actually a little bit less done, but more meaningful stuff done. And then you get a 3-day weekend. Everyone comes back rested on Monday and excited to get back to work again. So we only do this in the summer. We try to do it year-round, but what we found was, by the way, we have 30 people in the company. 12 are in Chicago, and then 18 are in 18 other cities around the world. Since a lot of people live in cold weather climates, we found that 5-day work weeks in the winter ended up, or 4-day work weeks in the winter ended up really being 5 days because people didn't have anything else to do, so they kind of worked. So it's just like in the summer, we want people to enjoy the weather and get out and like do something else and live a little bit more, and then come back on Monday rested and ready to go again. So compressing meetings means more time for work. Compressing a weekday means more time for work. And extending a weekend means more relaxation time. So when you get back to work on Monday, you're ready, and you're not like, oh my God, it's Monday already. Especially when you're working on the weekend too. So that's my take on that. And I think you cannot do great work when you're exhausted. It's not possible. You're human, and exhaustion and being tired, it doesn't work. You're not making your best decisions when you've been working for 12 hours straight. You just are not. That's why you make good decisions in the morning or good decisions in the shower. Your brain's had time to relax and rest. And we should take that to our advantage, or use that to our advantage, and not work against nature.